Hello and welcome to Crafting with Gina at Emerald Creations. Tonight I want to show you a card that I'm making for a blog hop actually this weekend, and it's a slide and lock card, and it's really quite a simple card to do. This is my interpretation of it here. It's using the hand penned Petals stamp set, which is in the new catalogue, and I'm using this particular image here. So the slide and lock is basically this panel here slides. I can get it to slide. It slides off. There we go. And then that's how you open your card. Then it keeps the card closed. So the slide and lock is this mechanism. And this is what I'm going to show you how to do. Okay, it's really quite simple. That's using Pull Party and Soft Sea Foam layered up. This is one that I made earlier, and I thought this is actually quite stunning because it shows off the image on its own. I haven't added any sentiments to the card because really I've got into the habit of not doing that because you don't know when you need a card. But anyway, so we'll get to it. So that's the two cards, but this is the one we're going to make tonight. Okay, so we have our base card. This is my base card, and my base card measures 10.5 centimeters by 28 centimeters, and I've scored at 7 centimeters and 14 centimeters. And you need to have a bone folder. I had one a wee minute ago when I was setting up. It's already scored anyway. So you score it in half like this. And it does sort of meet in the middle. But what you need to do is take your trimmer. Because if it meets in the middle like so, it won't allow your locking mechanism or your panel to go up and down. So on one side, what you need to do is take it to the, I'm going to use my, take the edge, you can't actually see, hang on. So you can see there, you can see my ring actually in the light. So take this, the edge of one side to the edge of your cutting track, and just take a slither off, and that's literally all I have taken off, and that gives your slide and lock mechanism enough space to run up and down like so. Okay, and you might think there's a gap there, but it really does need that. So let's just go back to the other bit of it. So that's the base card, okay, and then my two front sides are going to be in soft sea foam, and as you can see here, I've decorated this. So the soft sea foam ink. So I have basically stamped the image on the same color ink as the same color card, and it just gives a subtle self-embossed pattern or self-patterned piece of card. And I mean this image itself is just so pretty. And I'm going to move it there and do the last one. I think I might turn it around a little bit like so, and we'll do that on both the cards. Can you see? That's pretty. Now, do again. There. And that's that. All you need to do. Now, with this card, I've actually distressed it a little bit, and I've gone round the sides with I've gone around the sides with a what do you call it, a dauber, and just to give it a little bit of antique look. Whereas this card I'm actually going to keep clean. I'm not going to go around and distress it. So one of these needs to be cut, shaved a little bit off the side as well. But to avoid any confusion, I'll just put the glue on this side first. And stick it on like so. There you go. And then this side, because I want it to be a little to be evenly layered, I'm just going to take a slither off this like so, and that gets you the same layering around, or you know, the same measurement around the card. I'm very fussy with my layering. I like it to be completely even. So there we go. Slide it into place, and that's that layer done. Now I have already stamped and die cut out the image like so, and I'm just going to do this very quickly because I didn't stamp directly onto it. I stamped off just to give it an even, well, not with the soft seafoam, because the soft seafoam is such a light colour anyway. So I just have stamped with the soft seafoam on the leaves directly onto it. I'm going to show you how I do the these images. So because I don't want it to be too heavy or too dark, I'm stamping off on my pad first of all, and then I'm just going to turn it round and do that, and it makes it a little bit softer. And I'll do the same with that one. Okay, take that out, and I'll do the little party ones. And again, I'm going to ink it up, stamp it off, and then do that on my flower. Not having great success tonight with my inking. And do this small, actually this one. Like so. And then this one is in Petal Pink, which is a nice soft colour as well. So just make sure that's clean. Yep. And stamp it off, and then stamp it onto your image. And you see the difference in colour, it just makes it all that wee bit softer and not so definite for the image. So that's my flower done. Now for the mechanism. Okay, so we have got 4 pieces of 8 by 8 centimeters. Here we go. 4 pieces of 8 by 8 centimeters. That's come off the ink pad. This is a disaster tonight. Anyway, 4 pieces of 8 by 8 centimeters, and I've scored 2 1/2. Okay, and doesn't matter about that ink, it's going to be covered up anyway, but that's just the way things happen sometimes. So score the 2 1/2, and what we want to do is put the fold in the middle of the card. So I'm just going to add some ink, or some some glue to a panel, and then I want to add it to my base card. So like that. Okay, so that's one. And then we want to do the other one as well. And actually I might just glue this one down. The ink on it, okay? So I'm just adding some ink glue and put the two center folds in the center, making them match like so. Okay? And I must have ink on my fingers. I don't want that to happen. Small ink pad. So that's what you're getting at there, okay? And then for the last bit, we're going to stick that, so the top layer and the bottom layer are not scored. The two bits in the middle are scored. And then you stick this one on the top, like so, like that, okay? And then for my layering, I have a piece of soft seafoam and it's 1/2 centimetre smaller, so it's 7.5 centimetres by 7.5 centimetres. And I'm just going to add some glue to this. And layer it up like so. And top layer again is 1/2 centimetre smaller, so this is 7 centimetres by 7 centimetres square. And there we go. So our layers are 8, 7.5 and 7. Okay, and this is how we do it. So if you see the card, this is what you do. You slide this, so hold your card down, and I find it easier to put one side in first and then do the second side in like that. Oops. Oh, futtering. So I'm going to put it in here and then add that to it, and then that's what slides it down like that. Okay, so you can, it does actually lock into place, and that's it. You can take it off that way or up that way, but this is my front panel now, and I'm actually going to add, I might actually add with some dimensionals just to give it a little bit of height. Okay. And just place it like so. I finished it off with some gems from the Elegant Faceted Gems. Here we go. And because of the sauce of the petal pink, I'm just going to add a couple of small ones into it like that. And that is my slide and lock card. I hope you like it. So the difference between this one and this one is that it is distressed and this is nice and clean. Now, my messy table, can you see? So I hope you have found the tutorial enjoyable. If you have enjoyed it and would like to subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate that. But thank you for now. See you again soon. Bye bye.